Good morning. This is Ozarks Fox AM.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe with my special guest co-host of the day, Shannon Sewell Eason. Shannon, how are you?
I'm so excited to be here. It's early.
Hey, now listen. Shannon, okay, remember we had a guest co-host, Camber Kane, a few weeks ago, who I love. And then Shannon reached out to me and was like, hey, what about me? I work with Camber. I'm like, I would love to have you on. So thank you for reaching out.
You were so easy, too.
What do you mean?
Hey, Jeremy, what about having me on? Oh, I would love that.
I would be like, absolutely, you're in. So, Shannon is an auctioneer. And do you want to tell the people how we met years ago and how terrible at auctions I am?
Okay, so we were doing a benefit, which that's why we're dressed in the
we dressed formal
attire today. And we were doing a benefit auction, and it was actually, I think it was either the Humane Society. I think it was actually for the Humane Society.
I think it was.
And Jeremy was there, and I said, hey, I really could use some help. Would you be one of my bid spotters? And of course, Jeremy's like, oh, absolutely, I want to do that. That would be so much fun. I would love to do that. What do I do? And I said, it's easy. When someone raises their paddle or raises their hand, you'll just say, yes. And I said, and if they raise it 2 or 3 times, you'll say, yes, yes. And so, anyway, by the end of the night, Jeremy was like, yes, 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 yes. And then he came up and he goes, I'm so worn out. I don't ever want to do that again. That was too stressful.
It was so stressful. I had no idea how stressful auctioneers and their assistants were because I was sweating, I was exhausted, and I was running back and forth to people going, hey, over here, up, hey. And I was like, I was stressed out. I don't know how you do it.
And he said, never again. He comes up afterwards. Shannon, I'm out. No more. Never again. I'm just going to sit and look pretty.
I'm not even kidding you guys. I was so stressed that night. And you handle it beautifully.
I love it. It's so much fun.
So I
was told once that if you do something that you love to do, that you never have to work a day in your life. I'm that person. I'm the epitome of just loving what I do.
And you do it so well, and you do it all over the country, too. You travel a lot.
I do. I love what I do. I get to raise money for organizations because, I still do real estate. Like just last week, I sold 28 acres over in Stratford. I just did that last week.
Oh, wow. Why didn't you call me? I want acreage.
Oh,
if you come across acreage, call me.
You missed it.
I did.
And we had 50 people standing right there just to bid on that one little piece of ground. And it was so much fun. But anyway, so last week we had 2 online auctions, 2 benefit auctions, and a land auction. That was last week.
Oh my gosh, you're busy.
It's fun though.
And where are you based out of?
El Dorado Springs.
And that's a little bit far from here. I thought it was far. She was like, it was an hour and 15. I'm like, that's far.
No,
She's like,
that's nothing.
She's like, no. She goes, I go to Kansas City, St. Louis, Chicago all the time. That ain't nothing.
No, an hour and 15 minutes, that's just like running across the street. Now, Camber's the same way. She's like, oh, where you want me to go? I'll be there. How long? Yes, okay, let's go. She's always early, and she is just like perky, ready to go.
She is. She's so sweet.
Oh, I tell you what, El Dorado Springs is a great community, and if you haven't had a chance, and if you're watching and you have, El Dorado Springs, where is that? Well, just run right down Kansas Expressway and go north until you hit Collins, Missouri, then hop over west just a little bit on 54 Highway, and you'll be right in El Dorado Springs. Take a little cup right here and get some of our spring water, and you will live forever. Water. It's the
You have
fountain
sold
of youth.
me.
It's the fountain of youth. It really is. See, I'm like 80 years old, and I've been drinking the water forever.
Then I am going to El Dorado Springs after the show because, hey, Jake, producer Jake, I just had a good idea. Live show from El Dorado Springs.
Just drinking the water the whole time.
I'm just saying that might be a community we go to and feature.
You have to. It's going to be so much fun. And yes, I'm going to give you a complete tour, and it'll take 5 minutes.
Shit, we have a 2-hour show we need to fill. We need to fill in 2 hours, not just 5 minutes.
Okay, so we will move off of just the downtown area.
Yes, we need to take our time. Coming up, too, we're going to play a fun auctioneer game with Shannon because she talks really fast, like me. And we're going to get to know her and her family with some pictures coming up. But first, guys, you've been at a lot of events, too, where they have auctions. Have you ever helped with the auctions?
No, I have never helped. I usually just sit there and look pretty.
I'm with you, Jen.
I'm going to put that on my radar right now.
Okay, yes, but I can imagine that it's stressful, but it's all for a good cause,
Yes,
Jeremy.
it is.
Because it's happening fast, and just watching, I get overwhelmed because I don't know how you see everything because it's just hands and little numbers going up all the time, and you're calling them out really fast.
Jen,
I don't know how they
that's
do
why
it.
I was stressed at my job because she was relying on us
Yes,
to notify,
that's the
and
point.
I was afraid I was missing somebody.
Yeah.
So I was like, ooh,
you've got to move as fast as she's talking.
Yeah.
So that's
It's
kinda
hard.
tough.
It's very impressive. It's
And
impressive.
then what about adding in a component, because you know how you have earpieces, and then add in like if somebody's over in another room. So like maybe I
Oh,
have
the
a whole
overflow.
different room and they're bidding to me or online and I'm
Sure.
incorporating that
That's
element.
true.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, then it starts getting really fun.
I've helped with one auction before, and it was kind of stressful. It was at a pro wrestling event, so I was in the middle of the ring.
Wait, pro
helping.
wrestling?
Yes.
Oh,
What's
he is
funny?
our-
It's
I'll take
real.
you down.
It's real.
Let's go, Jesse.
I was helping auction off some merchandise and some signed memorabilia and stuff, and it was like a 360-degree auction. A lot slower than you're probably used to, because
So we call that
no one's
selling
trained.
in the round.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's the
All right.
professional term because if they, I have several events like when we do Ronald McDonald House. There are 1,000 people and the stage is right there in the middle of the room. So there are literally people all the way around me. So I'm continuously pivoting the entire
Yeah.
time.
Wow.
I
When I
felt
get
like-
done, I'm just going in circles.
Feeling like a Garth Brooks concert out here, just in the middle of
Like,
the
what?
stadium.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
Wow,
good
very
time
cool.
though.
Next time you have to do that, you can get some training
Get
and
some
some
tips.
tips.
Yes.
Get some tips.
Yes.
Tips.
We
Maybe
have
we
some,
should do a little auction lesson for him.
Oh, we could do that later.
That would be nice.
That would be cool.
would really help. Silent auction's more my speed.
I'm with you,
kind
Jesse.
of my thing. At your own leisure.
I'm with you.
Your next auction, maybe you could include some words that have just been added to the dictionary. Maybe not any of these, we'll see. So dictionary.com adds new words to their website a few times a year, just to keep up with the modern context of the English language. Some of the latest terms include rage farming, which means to provoke political opponents, typically by posting negative content on social media. Here's another one, trauma dumping, which is an unsolicited, one-sided sharing of traumatic or intensely negative experiences. Or maybe this one, petfluencer was also added. It's defined as a person who gains a large following on social media by posting entertaining images or videos of their cat, dog, or other pet. So there you go, some new words for you.
Just so
There's
you know, I've not heard
over
of any
300.
of those.
I
I've
had
not
never
those.
heard petfluencer, but our discussion earlier, I thought that the term trauma dumping and the other one rage farming.
Rage farmer.
I think those are not words. They're new terms people have been using.
second that.
So it's not, I don't think they should be included in the list of new words. Like petfluencer is one word.
Yes.
It's one thing. Yeah. The other ones are just new sayings that people
Yeah,
have been
phrases,
saying.
sayings,
Phrases,
not
yeah.
a
Word. Yeah. But you said there are a few more. I'm
Yeah.
curious to see the whole list. I'm going to look that up because
Over-
some are words we cannot say on air.
Oh.
But
Over 300. Over 300 new words and over 1,000 definitions to words that have been updated.
Can't
So,
wait.
Yeah, go check those
isn't
out. in
it
your
fascinating how
spare time.
it keeps
Are you going to have those
language?
posted on your Facebook page, Jeremy?
Yeah, we'll list all the words, I guess. and
I mean,
the definitions.
it could be a game. We could do a game or something.
Oh, that's a
with
great
some
game.
of the
Like,
words.
what does this
What
mean?
does it mean?
going to read them all now. Though.
Yeah.
Do that, Jen.
Jen, okay, don't read them yet so Jake can make a game for us.
Okay.
Maybe
okay.
there's a game where you could match the definition to the words. Isn't that a
Yes,
game?
we have done that game,
We've done
yeah.
that
Jen
before.
could MC
Or
it.
make some up.
I'll
and
MC
then
it.
that one,
Ooh.
is this a real new one?
There you
or is
go.
this just
Oh
fake one?
yeah,
Put
that's
some,
true.
Oh, that'd be
Oh, I
fun.
like
words
that.
in.
That's a good one too. Some great ideas. A great idea today might be to have some peanut butter because today is National Peanut Butter Lovers Day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm out.
Crunchy
Oh, I love it.
or smooth. Creamy? Yeah, crunchy. Crunchy is what I do. Creamy, if you prefer. People across the nation spend an average of $800 million for peanut butter a year. That's according to a latest report. You can use it, however you like: toast, bananas, fruit, in a shake, whatever. It takes roughly 540 peanuts to make a 12-ounce jar. And National Peanut Butter Lovers Day has been celebrated since 1990. I know there are some people who have allergies. Actually, 1 in 50 children in the U.S. have allergies to peanuts. But scientists at Indiana University School of Medicine, they are creating an injection that's designed to prevent the effects of peanut allergies. They have tried it on animals, and they say it works for up to 2 weeks on animals. And they keep working on it, and they hope to test it and have it tested on people within 5 to 10 years.
Wow.
So, yeah, they say it works well in animals, so maybe that's something in the future that people can look forward to.
You were speaking of peanut butter. It reminds me, I think Jesse and I follow a lot of the same TikTok accounts. We just like the same thing. There's a TikTok account where these two people are in England and they give British high schoolers American food they've never had before.
I've not seen this.
Oh, you would love it to see these British high schoolers try
Peanut butter and jelly?
Well, they were trying goldfish crackers for the first time.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Cheez-Its, Flamin' Hot Cheetos. These things they've only seen on TV, never tried it. They don't have it in England.
They
but
don't have cheese in England. Cheez-Its, Flaming Hot Cheetos.
they don't have those in England. I didn't know. But they were giving them, we Americans love chocolate and peanut butter. It was so funny to see the British people like, oh, I hate peanut butter. This is so bad. I can't believe they love this. What are those crazy Americans thinking with all this peanut butter? I mean, they're going off on how much they hate peanut butter.
Well, I can relate, Jeremy. I told you I didn't have peanut butter until I moved to the United States. I was a teenager, and I never like hated it, but I didn't love it. And for example, I don't like peanut butter in like a shake, for example, because I feel like it takes over. It's so strong, like
right?
it's overpowering sometimes. But I do like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich sometimes. So it is an acquired taste. I prefer almond butter today. Like I've tried the different kinds, But yeah, it is something that if you didn't grow up on, it's just different.
She don't like it.
Yeah,
I
you don't like it?
Peanut butter, unless it's in a Reese's cup.
There you
the
go.
only way.
There you go. Yeah.
Jesse, I'm
is
going to
that
send you
really
that
peanut
link.
butter?
I'm going to send you that link to TikTok because it's hilarious.
Well, if
That's so funny.
that accent impression right there is perfect.
peanut butter.
I think it was an episode of the Greatest British Baking Show, whatever that one is called.
Yes, I love it.
And someone mixed peanut butter and jelly, I want to say. And the soundbite was, she said, peculiar, but it works. I think that's where that clip is from. And I thought that was so funny.
That's
peculiar,
awesome.
but it works. Yeah.
Describes us.
It describes all of us. And I was going to try to segue that to Natalie Nunn, peculiar, but it works. But I don't know how to do that, Natalie.
Hey, I have something interesting. You guys know I've never used a porta potty.
Yes.
Okay.
I've never mowed a lawn. I've never eaten a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
What?
Wait, what?
I don't want one. Don't
How
try to make me. I'm not
un-American
gonna
of
do
you,
it.
Natalie.
Yeah, the porta potty
I
part.
can't get over the
That's
porta
the
potty
under-
yet. Obviously, she's never been to an auction.
Never been to an auction.
You hold it.
Is it because you never thought it would taste good, or you just never had the opportunity, or
With
what?
that soggy bread, my kids eat it, but
Wait,
Okay.
never in your life as a kid even?
No, my mom didn't like peanut butter growing up. My husband eats it daily, multiple times a day. So when we got married, that was a little bit of an
There you
issue.
go, Frank.
Oh,
Yeah,
the peanut butter.
but now.
So Natalie, come on.
Yeah.
If we made one on the show, would you try it on the show,
no.
Okay, I know I understand the bread part because I like mine. I toast my bread.
Yes, I think that's
If I ever
better.
do that, yeah, which
I
is
used to
not
do that for
often.
my kids in their lunches, and they didn't like me doing that. They asked me to stop, so I don't know.
I'm dumbfounded.
Gotta
Go
eat,
ahead.